It has been a while. It has been a while. It's been a while since I've done any sort of long form content. Normally I would throw up a short in a minute. And you know what it is? It's getting used to filming horizontally. I hate filming horizontally. If I could film vertically, I would have so much content. So I got to get used to it because, as much as I have a larger following on TikTok, it just seems like home. I feel like I can talk about anything. I don't really talk about my Mounjaro on TikTok. I mean, I had a specific like Mounjaro page on TikTok where I would talk to a lot of the ladies in the Mounjaro community, but I kept it private and all of that stuff like that. Yeah, so here we are. So I'm gonna do a Mounjaro update on this video. I did amazing. I did amazing up until vacation. I went to Arizona for my birthday. My husband asked me where I want to go. I've been wanting to go to Arizona for the absolute longest, y'all. Because I love the canyons and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm a huge traveler and I love to do like outside things and all of that kind of stuff. And so, wanted to do that and etc. So we went to that trip. But in preparation for that trip, like, my mother lives with me right now because I can't even say right now. She lives with me since my dad passed away, and she actually is ill too right now. So, her living with me causes me to really, it's a lot of preparation in addition to my kids. You know what I mean? Like, I get help for her, but when I leave, that really makes a huge difference in like getting things organized and who's going to take care of her, who's going to just even be here to monitor things, right? So I had to, it was just a lot of preparation with her and then my kids and then my house and then, my job and then all of that kind of stuff, right? So I just stopped working out the week before, and literally I've been working out for the past year. Like, really, Nikki? You gonna just let it all go for a trip, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. And so, which is crazy. When I tell you I did not do any sort of exercising, do any sort of just like monitoring what I ate. It was just like, I've just been in preparation for my trip, like just busy and doing things and making sure my job was taking care of my mom and kids, making sure I went grocery shopping for her. Like, it was just a lot, I'm never going to truly gauge what I'm eating or monitor what I'm eating when I'm on vacation. That's where I just cut the line. Like, if I gotta be an extra 2 to 5 pounds more for a vacation, like, I'm okay with that. Like, enjoying life is just so much more important for me, and having good memories and trying out good restaurants in different parts of the world. Like, what? No, I'm never gonna alter that. So went on that trip and as cocky as I just sounded with that, sure enough, I get back from the trip and I am 8 pounds higher than I was prior to leaving. I immediately went back to work the next day, but like, I just was just crushed because the whole time I was thinking I'm about 5 pounds more than what I, weigh. I'm about 5 pounds more. Said 8 pounds. Yeah. So, so after, doing that, I just realized I'm gonna have to cut back. Let me see. And let me tell you how tempted I was to pulling out a shot. So wait. I forgot about this. I've never told you. Let me go back a little bit. Out of all the videos that I have created regarding my Mounjaro here on YouTube, I have never mentioned that I have a lot of boxes of Mounjaro. Let's just put it this way. I have a lot of boxes of Mounjaro. I have 2.5, I have 5 milligram, I have 7.5, I have 10 milligram. Like, at some point, I thought that I was going to go up in all of those dosages. And so, I would faithfully get my medication every 3 weeks, or I forgot how many days at this point it was, 24 days, or I don't know, based off of my insurance, right? So I would not miss that date. So I was able to just kind of stack up on my medicine. So by then I got off of Mounjaro, and I continued to get the medicine each month just to save it, just in case I ever needed it to fall back on. At the time, I didn't know for sure. I was unsure of would I stay on. I thought I was going to be on like a maintenance dose for a lot longer. I was hoping not, but just in case, I'm going to still pick up my boxes every month faithfully, every 23rd, 24th month. Okay. And so that's why I still have tons of boxes, and they'll start expiring like March 2025. So I say all of that to say, when I got home and I weighed myself and realized that I was 8 pounds, I was at 153 pounds, and I'm normally sitting at 144, 145, and saw that, do you know how tempted I was to go grab one of those boxes, give myself an injection quickly, and it would have quickly deflated that little 8 pounds in a matter of a week or two. You know how tempting that was? Long story short, I did not. Oh, but you just don't know how tempted I was. But yeah, so I gave myself that week and I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to completely drop down to what I did when I was on Mounjaro, which was around 1,300 calories, a little bit like 1,350, that I was taking high protein and veggies and things like that, right? And I would still have my, again, carbs and things, but those my main macros was protein and veggies. And so I did that and drank plenty of water, did cardio the first week, 2 days of weights, no Pilates, and just kind of, so that first week I only lost 2.5 pounds. I was immediately discouraged because I thought a lot of that was going to be just like sodium weight, and in the matter of a week it'd be gone. Yeah, no. So I don't know what kind of weight it was, but the stuff was trying to stay. And had I not done something about it, it would be still here. So then the next week I said, okay, give myself next week. If it goes down another couple of pounds, I can manage this. I've got this. And sure enough, it did. It went down 3 pounds actually. So I was happy about that. So by then, I'm like 5.5, 6 pounds down. And now I really started to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and just did really well after that with just drinking a lot of water, staying on what I did. And now I'm literally 146. So I'm a pound away from 145. Still haven't seen 144, but I'm getting there. And it's promising because it made me realize that I not only can maintain my weight life after Mounjaro, but I can actually still lose weight. I just didn't think that would be possible. So that's exciting that I'm a pound away from the weight that I need to be and was usually and was before leaving. And so, yeah, I'm back. I'm happy. I was stressed out though. It really bothered me. I think the stress really caused some of that weight to stay on. As much as I have all of these boxes in my refrigerator and things like that, like I really wanted to see if I could do this without medication. And I'm so big on that, not to, down anybody who wants to stay on it or anything like that. Like, more power to you. And this is just something to think about too, when it comes to a lot of the people who are like, I really want to stay on this and I'm going to stay on this for life. And I get it. I understand that. I respect that. The way the world is and how things work and insurance but people just pull the rug from up under you so quick in so many ways. I don't want to have to depend on something that my insurance could say tomorrow. Yeah, no. You know what I mean? Compound medicine, they start to go up more because the demand is higher. I'm somewhere and lost my job and just like downright can't afford it, right? What if it ever got to a point like that? However, a lot of people depend on a lot of things in this world, and that's just part of life. But if it's something that I could probably try to manage, then I would want to do that. If I can't, I would want to get on the lowest dose possible, because I would want to know that all I need is a hint of that medication. That was the reason why I was just like, let me try to get off. And then, so anyway, yes, that's my take on things and my update for the past 2 months. I have not posted any, again, long form content. So I love Mounjaro. I love talking about what it has done to change my life, but I also have a true passion for content on just a lot of my just beauty things in general, particularly skincare and makeup and all of that kind of fun stuff. So I just got to flip that camera horizontally. The sooner I do that, the better off I will be. Because I definitely know that YouTube is where the heart is. It is so awesome to kind of hear from some of the people who I'm actually talking to and what are y'all experiences? I love to hear from y'all. Sometimes it's hard for me to like immediately post or respond right back sometimes, but trust me, so many times I may be like literally somewhere and get a message, and I have time to quickly respond, I'm gonna respond, especially if it's something like really passionate. But I love to hear you guys' like stories. I know a lot of people are on Compound now, which is so exciting. A couple of my friends are on Compound medication and they are doing really good as well. Some have had to switch from like semaglutide to tirzepatide, but other than that, they've done really well. So yeah, let me know if y'all all are on Mounjaro, tirzepatide, semaglutide, Ozempic, Wegovy. What else we have? Saxenda, Trulicity. Some of this new stuff that's coming out. At one point I just like bathed into this stuff. I was just like obsessed. I was obsessed. And oh, y'all don't know how obsessed I was. It's really crazy how I guess so I get tunnel vision at times with things, and I was so tunnel vision into, oh, I'm gonna lose this weight, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna learn about all of this, and then, you know, at the same time I was worried about my health by being on something. So I was always trying to figure out the new medications that are coming down the tunnel, and then also, has anybody gotten sick from this, and has it, like, I was so in tune on everything, staying in tune with doctors, and I was paying my doctor, but then at the same time I was paying weight loss doctors online because I wanted to be the first to hear from everything and hear both dynamics. And it was just, and then, you know, I didn't really tell a lot of my friends, I think one or two. My mom was the only person who knew family wise, and of course my husband. Everybody else, like nobody else really just knew, but those few people who knew, I talk to them about it all day long. Like, I don't know if y'all do the same thing, but I literally just like, I know they used to get tired of just everything. Hey, and so did you know that it cures this now? And did you know that it, oh my God, and just, so again, welcome any new people who are on the GLP-1s, y'all. Let me know if y'all have any kind of questions. I definitely don't mind answering any of you guys' questions. Very passionate about this. I will probably always and forever be passionate about this because I'm sure there are going to be other family members who be on this. And who knows, I may have to be on it at some point, you know, through menopause. Because I know a lot of times, you know, we go through weight when we go through menopause. So at some point in my life, if I ever get to that point, then, you know, hopefully not. Who's to say what would happen in the future, that I may have to jump on this again. So it's exciting that we even have this option, and it's a blessing, and let's all count our blessings. Amen, y'all. Bye.